Coming up on WMBD News at noon, a Pekin mother is making a renewed push for a community sober house, but a split vote is leaving her plans in limbo. Also, a new alert system in Illinois is hoping to spread the word about missing people, why one mother says that the initiative is so close to her heart. And additional resources are now available to veterans turned business owners. We're breaking down the new federal laws that are now in place. But first, 32 first-term legislators are joining forces to create a new Illinois House of Representatives. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Shelby Roberts. A total of 118 state lawmakers have been sworn into office as of yesterday. In our own WMBD, Rebecca Brumfield shares how Central Illinois leaders are responding.
The 101st Illinois House of Representatives was inaugurated Wednesday right here in Springfield. Now, we did speak with local lawmakers who say that bipartisan efforts is going to be the key heading into this new term. 118 representatives were sworn in Wednesday, pledging an oath of office to best represent their districts to the best of their ability. This comes right in the middle of a federal government shutdown. House Republicans and Democrats say this new term also brings a new working relationship with Governor-elect J.B. Pritzker.
So far, it seems to be a willingness to reach across and ask for ideas and thoughts, and I can only hope that that continues.
Stay optimistic, stay positive. The challenges are many, but together we can solve those. We're not going to do it all at one time, so be patient but steadfast.
The 101st Illinois Senate was also inaugurated Wednesday, and Mike Madigan has been re-elected as Speaker of the House, winning 74 to 44 votes. Reporting in Springfield, Rebecca Brumfield, back to you.
And WMBD did reach out to Democratic Representative Jahan Gordon Booth, but she was unavailable. In his final act as governor, Bruce Rauner presided over the swearing-in of the Senate. While Democrats have the edge in the chamber, Republicans chose Bloomington Representative Bill Brady to lead them. Democrat John Cullerton gave him a friendly jab to remind him who's in power.
You're going to be, and I really mean this, a super minority leader these next 2 years.
And Governor-elect J.B. Pritzker will be inaugurated next Monday. Both Hillary Clinton and former President Barack Obama have been invited to that ceremony. Democrats now hold a majority in the Senate, where Senator Dave Kaler is celebrating a new honor. He's now the Assistant Majority Leader for the 101st General Assembly. He said with the budget impasse in the state, it's important downstate Illinois has a voice at that table. And it's now up to soon-to-be Governor J.B. Pritzker if his department heads will get a 15% pay raise. On Tuesday, the House passed the bill, and yesterday, the Senate gave it the green light. Lawmakers argue that this will make the state more competitive in hiring top talent from the private sector. The bill has 30 days to be signed. Though Governor Rauner suggested similar raises in the past, it never happened. In other news, in Pekin, the future of a sober living house is rocky after last night's Pekin Planning Commission meeting. Resident Wendy McCready is making a push for a sober house, all in honor of her son who passed away from a drug overdose. McCready is now applying for a permit on Capitol Street. Her first application for a location on Broadway was denied over some parking concerns. Last night, Pekin's Planning Commission was split 50-50 about approving that new permit. While several residents spoke in support, many say that they don't want the home in their neighborhood. Some neighbors said that they were worried about the safety of their families, saying that the sober house should be in a commercial area.
I think she's done well. I don't know what else you could do other than meet with the neighbors individually, reassure them if they need, give them better examples, or maybe even get them in connection with sober living houses in other cities.
And the split vote means the zoning board won't make any recommendations to Pekin City Council for the permit. Council members will make the final decision at their next council meeting. That'll be on the 20th. In the Twin Cities, the reorganization of the Bloomington City Council is now complete after announcing a new deputy city manager. Billy Tyus will leave his job in Decatur to become the deputy city manager in Bloomington. He'll work under his former boss, the current Bloomington City manager, Tim Gleason. His first day on the job will be February 7th. And in other news, whenever a child is missing or endangered, an Amber Alert goes out. But some advocates are introducing new ways to help families of people missing under some different circumstances. Illinois Crime Stoppers has partnered with the Missing Persons Awareness Network to offer the Kiana Alert. It's in honor of Kiana Galvin from Elgin. She went missing back in 2016 when she was 17 years old. Because she didn't fit the Amber Alert criteria, she was listed as a runaway, even though she never had gone missing or run away in the past. Nearly 3 years later, her family is still waiting for answers. The new statewide alert option will be effective January 15th.
And this alert, if it would have went out when my daughter went missing, I believe my daughter's case would have been solved or, figured out by this time, because it's going on 3 years this year for me.
And this new alert will simply require you to file a police report. And once the Missing Persons Awareness Network verifies that, they'll automatically activate the alert. In order to get those alerts, you can text the word ADD, ADD, to the number right there on your screen. It's 312-561-3319. You can also reply to that number with any information that can lead to finding the missing person. And another new alert system could also help out. It's called the Illinois Statewide Alert System. It helps law enforcement officials get tips on a suspect who thinks that they have hurt or killed a child or adult and is likely to hurt somebody else. Those alerts are sent out by Crime Stoppers. And a new federal law is hoping to offer more resources to local veterans with small businesses. Senator Tammy Duckworth from Illinois worked with Republican Senator John Kennedy from Louisiana in order to get the Veteran Small Business Enhancement Act on President Trump's desk. That law gives veterans turned small business owners equipment that the federal government is done using. It includes a lot of different things like furniture, laptops, and farm equipment.
A farmer, for example, can go and get a surplus dump truck, and this actually will help the taxpayers because we actually pay a lot of money to warehouse this surplus equipment that just sits there. So this is a win-win.
And Senator Duckworth says that the law will save the government money because it won't have to pay to dispose of all of that equipment. Still ahead, Toyota recalls 1.3 million cars after concerns about some explosions. We'll tell you which models are potentially impacted.